Yes, it's your boy Willzy here.
And it's your girl Shahna Says.
And you're looked into the Get Up. Our special guest is in the building. Nana Rogues, how you doing, sir?
Yo, I'm good, bro. How you
How
doing?
does it feel to be up this early, man?
It feels normal.
It's normal now, yeah?
Yes,
is
it's normal.
Feel normal now?
Yes, it does.
Oh, man. For we still getting used to it. A year and a bit and a bit in.
Exactly.
How are you, though, generally, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just came back from India a
India?
couple days ago. Yeah, man.
How is that?
What's that saying?
India was an experience.
First time?
First time ever. Went to Mumbai. Was there for working with some artists and some producers there. But it's definitely an experience for me. It was crazy. Like
What's
the culture is crazy.
Yeah, what hit you first out there?
The traffic.
Yeah,
The cars.
I've seen that on TV, boy.
It's unbelievable. There's no lines in the road. And they use their horns like
Constantly.
communication.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy.
It's like
manic.
on TV we just see like people on top of cars and
Rickshaws,
everyone
everything,
traveling
yeah.
just like bunched into the
That's
cars.
crazy.
Yeah.
That is
So
crazy. What's the food like over there?
It's good. Like, Indian food is good. I like Indian food. It's spicy, but it's good.
Nice, nice,
we're
nice.
African, so we're used to it.
Does it taste like different to like takeaway over here?
100%. There's a lot of different foods that I didn't know that Indians really cooked. You know what I'm saying?
Like
But
what?
authentic. They're like, I didn't have dal here when I was in England. There was a few other things I can't remember the names, but it was really nice.
What
Yeah.
about the KFC? Did they have KFC over there?
Yeah, but I didn't try any of that.
Oh, because
You know,
I know
yeah.
there's
You
like
have to go up,
competition with
it's
the
too
KFCs.
risky, bro. I got kind of sick as well. Like one time I ate some food
You know
from
what?
outside and I
Someone
got
who
sick.
I don't want to even cuss India. I love India.
It's
And
called Delhi
Indians.
belly.
But look, is it?
That's what it's
Delhi
Delhi belly. A lot of people that go there, so they
Belly.
come back feeling a bit like the
Yeah.
belly can't handle the.
Yeah, it's called Bombay belly or Delhi
Yeah.
belly.
Oh man, I gotta watch out for that. How has 2020 been for you so far? We're only about nearly 2 months in. How's it been for you so far musically?
Musically, it's been good, man. It's been good. I released my single.
Yes.
So
Yes.
last week, I released my single, Miss Banks, called
Miss
Issues.
Banks, yes.
We released, on the producing side, I released a couple songs on Jay Huss's album.
Yes.
A couple songs with Scribs and
Number one
J5.
album.
Yep.
Hey, pop the collar here, man. We pop,
Come on.
we
I
pop
just
collars here,
released
man.
a few songs with
Got to pop it
Jay.
quickly.
Number
So
one.
we were waiting
Good.
forever, okay, for that album. When did that process start? Like as soon
Yeah.
as he was out, or was it before?
I'm not sure when it started, but I know when I was involved was around last year, July. They had rented like a big studio / farm
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the country. We went there for a couple of days and just cooked, just vibed.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
songs did you get done in that period of time?
So we done Cucumber and Play. When I was,
Were they ones that came up first off the bat, or they like?
first ones. Like I think we made Play first and then Cucumber second.
Yeah.
What's it like working with Jay Huss? What's his process like?
His process is he just writes to the beats or like a skeleton of the beat.
Yeah.
People finish it and then he comes back and records it. Like it's
Wow.
very quick, very smooth. Like it's really good.
How is
Good
J5
process.
as well?
J5's my guy, man. Pepper. Genius. That's my guy still.
J5.
Yeah, man. My guy.
You know when you hear that J5,
Yeah,
it's just
Just
gonna
get
be,
excited.
Come on, bro.
it's gonna be crazy, man.
And
Yeah,
you've
hitmaker.
done like a lot of, we're going to get back to your single in a bit, but you've done like a range. So Jay Huss, you've worked with like Ray, Emily Sande. How do you just dibble and dabble? Like it's magnificent, really, to be fair, to
Thank you.
stick to loads of things.
Thank you. I don't know, I just been very fortunate and very blessed. I'm lucky that I can just be able to just hop on different vibes, be versatile, and work with as many people as I can. So I'm very lucky.
And you said that with Jay Huss, he like writes to, what is it, the beat
Got
or
a
whatever?
skeleton beat, I got a finished beat. And then,
Yeah. So how do you produce your beats? Like what's the process?
it varies, it varies. So I can make a beat, you can start with the drums, or you can start with the keys, or whatever. So it varies. There's not one set process, not one set way for me.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
What's been not the best person, the funnest person you've worked with in the studio?
That's difficult, because I get on a lot. I have fun with a lot of people. Most of my sessions are fun. So
Yeah.
it's difficult to say, but there's a few people that we click all the time, who I work with all the time. So like Kid Tiny, Dave, Ray, both of the Rays, Ray and Ray Black. Like we vibe a lot.
Any starstruck moments? Like, oh my days, I'm in the studio with this person.
I mean, I didn't act starstruck, but I definitely was. So I've been in the studio with Pharrell a few times.
Oh, God.
Just sitting
That
down,
must have been.
just sitting down
I would
watching.
have been shaking.
When he's in a session with other people. So I've been in one where he was in a session with Post Malone one time, working on an album, and then I've been in another session when he was working with Skepta in London.
Okay.
Done a song called Numbers on his.
Oh, I know Numbered. Yeah.
Done that song, so I was just there watching, bro. It was amazing, bro.
And what's that like? Crazy. Just like an invite, come and hang around. Or...
Yeah, because obviously I knew Skepta, and obviously I had to connect with Pharrell, so I knew Pharrell and his people, and they just invited me.
That is crazy. So did you feel like you were watching hard what he was doing? Try and pick up or...
No, I wasn't watching super hard. I was just vibing, just taking it in, really, you know. Because I'm so used to being in the studio. Like me actually working, so just sitting back and just soaking it in, really,
and relaxing. So your new single, Issues with Miss Banks, right? So how did that collab come about? And my other question is, what you're talking about in the song, like, is that something you've experienced? Because when I listened to it, I don't know, I thought it was going to be like an argument kind of song. But you're saying, come back.
Which one you want to answer first?
Whichever.
Right, so let's start with Miss Banks. So I've known Miss Banks for a while, like when she started rapping and that, but we haven't actually made no music together, so it's weird. So I was like, yo, Miss Banks, come to the studio. She knows I'm a big fan. And then I showed her Issues, jumped on it, she killed it. So yeah, big up Miss Banks for that. And Issues, I feel like it wasn't like a personal experience for me, but I feel like I wanted to write about something that everybody probably feels at one point. Let's put Issues aside. Just for one night, you want to say that. You know what I'm saying? There's
all the time, man.
You want to say that too.
Unblock me. Let's be toxic one more time.
Yeah, it might not be the best thing to do, but you want to do it. So it was like, it's one of those ones.
Sending an email.
Exactly.
So,
crazy.
What do you do? How do you transition from producer to rapper? Is it easy, or is it two different frames of mind you got to get into?
For me, it's quite easy because I've always been writing on my beats that I make for people, and doing melodies and doing demos and stuff. So for me, it's just basically like keeping myself on a demo.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm always like humming, so it's not that hard in terms of like actually doing it, but it's a new experience though. It's definitely a new experience for me because I'm always behind the scenes, and it's like now I'm in the forefront. But I also have to make sure, which I am doing, that I'm keeping a high standard of producing,
of course,
at all times.
Are you like appreciative now of, because everyone now is really acknowledging producers, I feel like, in the scene right now. Like if you hit, like we said, J5, you get excited. Like everyone's now searching for who produced this, what else have they produced, things like that. Do you feel like that was a long time coming?
Yeah, definitely, because I feel like producers don't get rated around the world, just be real. Because without the beat, it's just a poem, really. A cappella, bro. So producers generally don't get the just dues. It's definitely a lot better. It's still not where it should be, but it's definitely a lot better.
What do you feel about, I remember, I think towards the end of last year, the discussion about sort of like, I guess producers getting credit, where it's like, if an artist has paid for a beat, then it's theirs. Whether if they can credit you, they want to, but they choose not to, it is what it is. I bought it, I can. How do you feel about that? Do you feel that you should always be credited, or are you on like,
crazy, bro. That's crazy.
I pay for it, it's my property, so if I don't want to shout you out and say you produced it, or maybe the album cuts or whatever, I'm not going to. It's my decision to do it.
Yeah, that's crazy still. Like if you pay for a beat of mine, I don't you have to say my name on it. But in terms of like, when you look at the credits, they don't say produced by so and so Nana. That's crazy. You have to credit them.
Is it like a moral have to, or there some sort of legal?
I think legally you have to. Contractually you have to, and morally as well. Like, why wouldn't you want to do that? Just because you pay for it. Not put my name on it.
And usually
it's crazy.
You'd be in the studio with them as well, so it's kind of like shady.
Yeah.
You built up this like connection or whatever.
Yeah, man. No one does that. That's me. Who does that? That's hella me.
You know what? I've heard stories, right, where especially when I think with producers do it a lot more. Maybe rappers a bit more. Where there's times where they're in the studio creating a song, and may have people in the background that's with you, maybe your crew, what have you, and maybe they might give a little bit of input and output into what's happening, and they feel now they got some ownership to this song. Have you been in a situation where like someone might have said, "Oh, add one more,
listen,
one more tap,"
swap them
and then now they're like, "Yo, that tap, I want my 2% for this tap."
I haven't actually been in a situation like that personally, but I've definitely heard like say if people have put like a one melody or one, but you deserve, if you put something in there and someone you deserve something. Just don't.
But what's the margin of like, okay, you might have said add this little tap, but my dog's a tap.
It depends.
You know what I mean?
It depends. So say if it's a tap, you're not gonna go and get 50%, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna. It's all. What's the word I'm trying to look for? In relation to what
Yeah,
you've done.
yeah,
Do you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
you've done tap, you're gonna get 1-2%, or if you wrote one line, you're gonna get a little 5%.
Yeah,
on one
yeah.
sample. Yeah.
Does it make you wary when people like over your shoulder, like, yo, add this, and you're just like, I don't know, that's what you're trying to do.
Nah, not really, because sometimes I don't listen to them. No, but to be fair, if it's like the artist or somebody, if it's like anyone, I might not listen. But if it's the artist, I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna try it. But when the artists do that, they don't ask for no percentages really. It's just an idea, because you're like a painter, so they just tell you this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's it,
And
really.
what's been like the biggest highlight of your career so far? Because I know you've been like stuff you've worked on have been Grammy nominated, all these things. Is the Grammys like important, or is there other moments in your career that you were like, wow?
The Grammys are very important to me. Like every producer that I know, every artist wants to win a Grammy worldwide. So that's a good look. So definitely a highlight in my life being nominated. There's a few, like just the songs I've done with like Tiny, like Girls Like, and then obviously with Drake, Passion Fruit, and then Dave, Hangman is a highlight for me because of what he was talking about, and at the time it came out. There's a few highlights. Yeah, having my baby. My daughter's is the biggest highlight of my whole life so far.
Oh, bless.
Ever, probably. Yeah.
So you produce a lot of hits, right? Before you sort of like, let's talk about your come up. Did producing come first, or did the rapping come first?
Producing came first, and producing will always be first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what made you want to now decide, or at what point did you say, okay, now I want to rap over these beats?
So I was given an opportunity.
Okay.
So I got a joint venture with Virgin.
Yeah.
Got my own label called MPAP. And I signed myself as an artist to it, and they signed me.
You want all the money.
All the credit. You have to.
Yeah. So it's like I was given an opportunity to become an artist and just do stuff, like put out my own music.
Yes.
And I'm a person, I don't want to be 50 and regret that I didn't do it. So I'm just doing it because I have to take this opportunity, you know what I'm saying? So that was it really. This was like 2 years ago.
Is there a battle now where it's like, okay, I want this for me, but Dave wants this as well?
Yeah.
There's no battle, bro, because I'm not gonna lie. I put other artists above me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I'm a producer first, so
Yeah.
I know if someone else needs a beat and they're better than me and they'll kill it more than me, I'm gonna give it to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're because my sound is a bit. The music I've released, my sound's a bit catered to me.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? So most people wouldn't want those beats that I'm putting out, like Issues and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Well, most like the urban UK guys anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's easy in that sense. Yeah.
A question I want to ask is, when it comes to, especially something like producing, but the creative industry in a whole, is it a situation where you say, if someone young listening to this right now, go to, say, college and uni and do the music tech and blah, 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 blah? Or is it a lot better, not to say not do that, but, you know, being in a bedroom, looking at tutorials, doing things yourself? Is it important to have the educational side with the talent in this industry, or is it simply, if you're talented, just go for it?
Yeah, boy, I hope no one takes my advice too seriously. I don't want no one to get in trouble, boy.
Yeah.
But I went to uni for 1 year. I dropped out doing music.
Yeah.
Dropped out after 1 year because it's like, bro, it's just a waste of time for me.
Yeah.
For me personally, please, no one get in trouble by their moms and drop out of uni.
Yeah.
The best way to do it is go in and do it. So you have to go like make music.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say go to uni to learn music. It's wasting your money.
Okay,
It
man.
has to be a talent, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you gotta go and do it because you get better by doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
And how do you feel about like the Brits and things? Because the Brits the other day was amazing. Like, how did you feel seeing, you know, Dave, Stormzy, all these people sitting there suited and booted and
Sick.
performing?
sick, because normally when you watch the Brits, it's pop stars.
Yes.
It's not us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? We are the stars now. Stormzy's like, you see how Stormzy's
guy.
there looking,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Like a star, bro.
Yeah.
Dave, Young Ads and them, man, Mabel, all of them. Like, it was amazing, and obviously it was great to see Dave win the album of the year because I worked on that
Yeah.
album. So
Yeah.
it was amazing. Yeah, it was dope. Yeah.
Do producers have a category in the
No.
Brits?
I don't think so, no.
No, they think it's what the Grammys do, obviously.
Grammys
Yeah,
do,
Grammys.
So
but-
I guess the Brits need to sort of like,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the UK, bro, we need to sort it out, bro. Like none of these big awards have producer categories, and all these tunes that get nominated have beats. Every single one of them.
Exactly. It's not just, that is so true.
Don't make no sense.
That's probably the best argument. It's like, why not?
Exactly.
All these songs have beats and what have you.
It has no sense though.
Are there any genres you're yet to dabble in on the producer side?
Yeah, many. So I haven't made country before. I mean, I would. I don't think I made a rock song. There's a few, but I'm definitely open to doing everything.
I think country would be so lit, especially now with like Lil Nas X and all these things.
Yeah. That'll be wavy still.
But I don't know because we haven't got a country scene in this country, do we?
No,
I don't.
I don't think so.
It's not really a thing. Maybe that's the breakthrough. Maybe one. Maybe all it takes is one breakthrough country artist, and then there you go.
Do you have like an artist in mind that you haven't worked with, that you have like a song that you really want to give them?
Yeah, man. I got bare songs for like Beyonce, man.
You know what? I was gonna ask you that. Do you have like the Jay-Z, Drake, Beyonce, Rihanna stash? Just in case I'm in the studio with them one time, you got the ready to go.
Drake's got his own dedicated pack,
own hard drive, like
you know what I'm saying. But I got like songs that I would love to pitch to. Which, to be fair, we have pitched to Beyonce. We're in contact with the team, so people like Beyonce, Rihanna. I want all the big names. Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
I want to work with all of them.
So
hopefully
Ed
one
Sheeran
day.
would be lit. Are you waiting for Rihanna's album? Are you excited for what that will sound like?
Yes, I'm definitely, because I've actually had two writing camps for the album.
Okay.
The past 3-4 years.
Okay.
So obviously I don't think I made the cut, but we worked. We had a go at it still. But
So
I'm
with
definitely
that,
looking forward to it.
Sorry, with that, did they tell you like the vibe of the
Yeah,
album?
exactly. They
Can
told
you
us everything. I think it's changed now, because this was a couple of years ago.
Okay.
So I think it's changed. At the time, it was 2 albums. They said she was making one like a reggae vibe.
I heard that.
And then one more of a pop commercial or whatever.
Rihanna
So
on reggae.
I heard it's changed. I don't know.
Mixed it.
I have no idea what the album's gonna sound like.
Mix it together.
Finally, what producers would you put on your Rushmore of maybe you can have 2 that kind of you grew up on and you thought, boom, these are mine, and 2 where you just think you respect them and they need to go on there.
Okay, the 2 that
influenced you,
that influenced me. I'm gonna say from the get go. Everyone knows the Neptunes, number 1, first and foremost, number 1 spot.
Yeah.
And then put Timbaland there as 2 goals. Honorable mention to Dre and them, man.
Yeah.
And then like from now, I'm gonna say people who I look up to now.
Yeah.
Metro Boomin,
I
legend. Think they're mostly American, these guys. Mustard.
Yeah.
DJ Mustard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's one more. Who else am I gonna put in there? That's
Got from the UK
One
one.
more.
I'm gonna find the UK one. I'm
one.
gonna find the UK one. Who is my producer here? I can't think of it. There's so many.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not gonna say the obvious. I want to think of a name.
Yeah. Okay, you're struggling.
Yeah.
I think.
Just
What
throw in
about
that
yourself?
name just in case.
I'm gonna say somebody called Slick Vic.
Slick Rick. Okay.
Yeah, you don't know.
Nice
I
shout out
don't
to
know
Slick
that
Rick.
guy.
Yeah, big up
Shout
Slick,
him
my
out.
guy.
Big up Slick. Big up Slick.
And are you working on a project solely like music projects? Is it coming soon?
Yes, so I am working on all these songs that's come out like last year. Don't Stress, the one with Emily Sande, Issues. They're all gonna be on one project.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do another one which is more of a street, hard hitting one.
Yeah.
Which I'm yet to decide I'm gonna be on these songs yet.
Okay.
And then I've got a bunch of productions.
Yeah.
Like producing with other people, a bunch.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
year.
yeah.
So many.
A
Oh,
busy
man.
year, 2020.
I'm excited for you, bro.
Me too. I'm
Wait,
so
man.
excited.
Thank you.
We have to touch as well quickly on Pop Smoke, because a lot of people are shouting him out for bringing, the drill producers over there. Do you think that's like needed? Do you think it was cut short? Like, what's your view on the transition from UK drill to New York drill, if that makes sense?
A lot of people don't know. Yeah, they've been doing you in New York. They've been doing the UK drill sound since 2017, bro. Yeah, so a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
And obviously, man, have to know drill came from America first, and then
Chirac,
we changed the sound, and then they took it back.
Okay.
And now it's charting and stuff. So it's amazing, it's dope, and it's so sad to hear about Pop Smoke, bro. It's so sad. But yeah, and there's UK producers right now over there killing it in the drill. So yeah, it's a good look.
Yeah.
It's a good look.
I saw, I don't know who it was with Drake. Drake got a beat from him or something like that. So I'm looking forward to that.
Amazing.
That sound. But yeah.
Amazing.
That's great, man. Well, thank you for joining us in our cave.
Yes.
Yes.
We've got a lot of people that come and join us early in the morning
Come on.
in our cave. Before we let you go, where can everyone find you at, bro?
So you can find me on all the socials at Nana Rogues. That's at Nana Rogues on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, everything.
There you go. I'm
Thank
Willzy.
you. I'm Shahna Says.